My dear students, I welcome you to this new video, and this video is about governance, politics, and policies. Starting with the introduction, we will discuss interrelationship between governance, politics, and policy making. Then we will also discuss policy making process and what are the challenges in governance and policy. We'll also talk about types of governance, political systems, and institutions, and then we'll discuss principles of good governance and we'll give some examples in the real world. So far as governance is concerned, it is about how a group, organization, or country is managed and controlled. Regarding politics, it is how people make decisions about how to run a country. And policy refers to a plan or rule made by a government to do or not to do something. Regarding the interrelationships between governance, politics, and policies, there are influences of governance and politics on policy making, and we may relate that to the case of Pakistan and some case examples. Policy making process has a number of steps or stages. We start with the first stage as problem identification. The next stage is setting up of agenda, and then after that policy formulation is there, and then there is implementation of policy, and finally policy evaluation is there. So this is a complete cycle. It has about 5 or 6 steps. There are also certain challenges regarding governance and public policy. Corruption in developing countries, including Pakistan, is one of the major challenges facing governance. Then bureaucratic inefficiency, political instability, external influences from International Monetary Fund, World Bank, and some other governments are also key challenges to governance and policy in developing countries. There are a number of governance. There are a number of types of governance. Uh, the first one is democratic governance, like the case of Sweden. Then another type of governance is authoritarian, like the one we have in China. We have corporate governance, like climate policy, climate change policy, and global governance. So, types of political systems include democracy, monarchy, oligarchy, and theocracy, and role of institutions including parliament, judiciary, executive, and civil services. And there are certain checks and balances regarding power. So far as good governance is concerned, there are 8 principles of good governance. If even one is absent, then we don't have good governance. So good governance is governance that has characteristics like transparency, accountability, rule of law, participation, responsiveness, oriented, and its equity and inclusiveness, effectiveness, and efficiency. So these are the various characteristics or principles of good governance. There are certain real world examples. For example, public health policy during the COVID-19 pandemic, and then also climate change policies and global governance, for example, Paris Agreement. And similarly, we may have education policy like in Pakistan and anti-corruption drives, for example, in Singapore or Rwanda. These are some notable examples. The role of citizens and civil society. So there is public participation in policy making, and there is also importance of the role of NGOs, media, and activism regarding public policy. Concluding this lecture, governance, politics, and policies are deeply interconnected to each other, and their elements shaping how societies function. Governance provides the structure and rules. Politics determines who holds powers and influence decisions. Policies are the outcomes of governance and political processes addressing public needs. Effective governance and sound policy making depend on transparency, accountability, and active citizen participation. Understanding these concepts is crucial for promoting just, inclusive, and sustainable development. Thanks for watching this video. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, kindly do subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to click on the bell icon so that you can get timely notifications about my videos that I'll upload for